In today's video, we'll be speaking about phone calls. How to phone landlords to secure your rent-to-rent service accommodation viewings. In the last video, I was teaching you about how to build your list of leads, because it is very important for you to know and to have leads in order to make the phone call. So if you didn't check the last video and you have no list of leads to phone to, so go back, check this video first, and after come back in here and watch the phone call. I'll split this video in 3 sections. Section number 1, it's gonna be about meaning, what words, what voice qualities, and what body language has a meaning like. Because you need to understand that in order to make good phone calls and in order for you to understand the whole concept. The step number 2, it's gonna be about actual phone call script. And the step number 3, it's gonna be about objections, how to overcome them. So let's start. Step number 1, explaining to you a meaning. Because I know many of you are doing the same mistake and you are writing to your leads on the OpenRent or on the Gumtree or on Facebook and you are telling them everything through the message. But the problem with the message is you are just using words. And the words have just 7% of the meaning of whatever you say. Maybe you don't understand what I mean. So let me show you an example. Let's imagine that you're gonna ask me, let's say you are a Peter and you're gonna ask me, Vincent, how are you doing? And I'll say, I'm good, thank you. Am I really good? Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can see me and you've seen my body language and also you heard my voice. So am I really good? Does the words actually saying, do they mean the honest answer to this person? But if you're gonna say I'm good or I'm great over the message, the person doesn't know, because you might feel down but you still say I'm great or I'm good. So the words have just 7% of the meaning. So that's why you don't want to tell everything on the emails or on the messages, because you are not using everything what you've got. The second thing what you have is your voice. It means your voice qualities, how you speak, if you are not boring, if you not speak monotone one time. Because if I would be speaking like that on my video all the time and I would be telling you about how to secure the deals through rent-to-rent service accommodation and you would want to, if you would need to write a lot of notes and I would be like that, I would be very boring. That would be boring video. Nobody wants video like that, or do you? So the voice qualities are very important. It means how fast you can speak or if you can slow down if it's important. If you are loud or if you are quiet. You know, this is very important how you can work with your voice. And the voice has 37% meaning of whatever you say. So if you have the person on the phone call, you already are using words, 7%, and voice qualities, another 37%. So together, 45%. So much better chances than only using a message. And the third is the body language, and the body language is the biggest. Body language is 55% of the meaning, but we cannot use the body language really on the phone call. This is for the viewing, and the viewing video it's gonna be next week on Tuesday, so you better watch that. But now we're gonna move to the second part of this video. It's gonna be about phone call script. I'm gonna share with you a script what I'm using when speaking direct with landlords. So let me show you. Phone is ringing. On the other side, they will say, "Hi, here's Peter." "Hi Peter, here is Vincent. I'm just calling regarding your property, what I found on OpenRent. You gave me your number. Is it a good time to speak right now?" They will say, "Yes." If they will say, "No," so I'm gonna say, "Oh, right, okay, I see you are busy. So what time suits you the best to call you? I can call you tonight at 6 or 7 p.m. Which suits you better?" And they will tell me, and I have a scheduled phone call. And after I'm doing the same thing. "Is it a good time to speak right now?" "Yes, it is." "Perfect. Can I ask you a few questions regarding your property before I'll book the viewing?" "Yes, of course you can." "I can see the property from the photos. It's fully furnished. Is it coming like that, or is it from the tenants the furnishing and this needs to go away?" "No, the furnishing, everything is staying." Or you just need to listen to whatever they will say, and you say like, "Okay, great, amazing. Thank you for that, for clarifying. I just wanted to make sure. Also, I'm looking for a longer term contract, minimum like 3 years. And the question is, are you having any future plans with the property? And maybe you want to sell it or maybe to rent it out to your family member? Because if I want to move in, I really want to move for a longer term." Listen, whatever they'll say. Yeah, if they'll say like, no, I'm looking for someone for just 1 year after I want to sell it. So probably that's not gonna be good for your rent to rent. But if they'll say, yeah, the long term is great. What I would like to do, I would like to book a viewing for later on this week. But before I'll do that, I would like to just mention, it's not gonna be for me to live in, it's gonna be for my company. Would you have a time to show me around this Thursday or Friday? And after, they'll either say, yes, I'm happy to show you around, and you just need to confirm Thursday or Friday, what time, bang on. And if they will say no, or basically they'll have some questions to ask, they'll have objections. And now that would be the phone script what I'm using, and there are reasons behind. I don't want to explain and make this video super long, so if you want to know the reasons why the phone call is like that, so you can get my book completely free of charge. Link is in the description, so grab it right now. And over there I'm explaining to you step by step why the phone call is like that. Why is it set up like that? But now in today's video, I would like to go to the step number 3, which is objections. Objections and how to deal with them. Because I can see many people are struggling with that. Because they feel like, oh, there is objection, I don't know what to answer, so I rather not make any phone call. Ha! So if you don't know how to answer the objection, you need to learn how to answer every single objection. You need to have it written. You need to know. Because if you know, you are not having call reluctance. You're gonna be picking up the phone calls and you'll be phoning those landlords and making a progress, and you're gonna become financially free in a month, 3 months, 6 months. It's up to you. But I would like to tell you how I'm dealing with the objection, because a lot of people are scared. Because objection, it's only a question which needs to be answered. But before you answer every objection, it's good to also know what is the real objection. But about the real objection, I'm gonna teach you on the viewing section, because there is more objection which can occur on the viewing than in here. But for today, I would like to show you how I'm handling the objection. And you need to understand this. Align and redirect. I'll show you again. Align and redirect. You need to align with your prospect and redirect. Every objection you're gonna get, you need to align and redirect. You never want to go to fight with your prospect. If he says no, or if he says yes, you don't say no. You want to align. And I want to show you an example of one objection which is occurring very often when you are making a phone call. The landlord can say something like, okay, I see you would like to rent as a company like, but is it like a subletting? Isn't it illegal? And they have an objection like that. And if you say, no, it is not subletting, it is completely legal. So do you know what you are doing? You are going to opposition, because he's saying if the subletting is illegal and you are saying it is not subletting. So I know you mean it's right, but the thing is, he says yes and you say no. It's a fight, and we don't want fight, we want align. So if the landlord will say, is it like a subletting, isn't it illegal? What I would say, Peter, you are absolutely right. Subletting is illegal. However, the thing what we are doing on a different contract. So let me explain to you. If I would rent the property from you on an AST contract and didn't tell you anything, and after I would rent it out on Airbnb, that would be subletting, because there will be wrong contract. So you are absolutely right that the subletting is illegal. What we do, we have a different type of the contract, which is called management contract, company-led contract, whatever you want to name it. And on this contract, I can legally rent this property on a short-term basis. But the best would be to book a viewing for Thursday or Friday at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. And I'm gonna explain to you everything on the viewing, because I would like to also see if the property would be a good fit for me. That's gonna be all from me, guys. I covered the one objection and how to overcome it. I shown you how I'm doing the phone call scripts, and I also told you what the meaning means. Words, voice qualities, and the body language. If you'd like to know about the viewings and much more, you can get it in my book, completely free of charge. And that's gonna be all from me. Make sure to watch the next video on Tuesday about the viewings. Cheerio!